guys doing well today? I am doing a live stream of testing out a brand new funnel builder. Now, obviously, a lot of people have tons of funnel builders. There are tons of funnel builders out on the market, and this is a new one that is out that just got released by the Clickfunnels team, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty darn good option. Now, I currently have a test account that they gave me access to. I started playing with it a little bit. I said, you know what? Let me just do a live stream that really covers it from start to finish without ever doing any training or anything. I like to test things out to make sure that it's easy, that it's simple, and that the most technologically challenged person can actually do this. Okay, so you are going to be with me in doing this live. I'm just going to build a very simple, basic funnel, and if you like what you see, guys, I highly recommend picking it up. You'll see my affiliate link in the description below. But Clickfunnels is a company run by Neil Napier, one of the top marketers on the JVZoo network. He also operates on other networks as well and is quite successful. He's put out other products like Funnelvio, Clickfunnels, the entire platform. It's got all sorts of different marketing software options, and this is just another one added to the toolbox. And of course, when you log into the account, I'm going to go ahead and show you my screen here. When you log into the account, this is what the account will look like. Now, I haven't done any amount of work that would say I know how to use this thing, so I'm going to be doing this completely live. I'm going to build a very simple funnel for you guys, in front of you guys, and hopefully it goes as expected. Now, every marketer out there needs a funnel builder to build opt-in pages, to build bridge pages, to build sales pages, checkout pages, and it's going to really help having a funnel builder that covers many of those things. And most people know of Clickfunnels. Now, Clickfunnels is a great software. However, for most people, it's still considered a very expensive tool. And this one is $97 one-time payment during its launch, and it's also a one-time fee rather than a monthly fee, and that's exactly what Clickfunnels is $97 a month on its basic package for, I think it's 5 funnels that you get to build. With this, I believe it's 50. It's either 50 or 500. I forget which zero was where, but so far, when I log in, it's very nicely done. The options here are fairly straightforward, and there's a button on here that says New Funnel. So that's what we're going to start doing. Now, as you see, you're going to be met with a funnel type, and depending on what you're going to be doing is dependent on which one you're going to be choosing. And then they have sales funnel, lead gen funnel, a product launch funnel, a webinar funnel, and then a custom funnel. I'm assuming this is just one that you build from scratch. And one of the more exciting features that I'm excited to see if it actually works is the import funnel Clickfunnels beta feature. This is where you can literally take any sales page and import it, but it's not just the sales page. It's actually the entire funnel that it claims that it can do, and we'll see exactly if that is the case. So here is the lead gen funnel. I'm just going to go ahead and choose that for now, so that for time's sake and for brevity, we can just go ahead and do so. So we have a landing page and then the bridge page. Okay, they're calling it the content page. But as you know, you can see here, there's a bunch of different options as well, depending on the pages that you're going to build. And if you just need 2 pages, this would be a good one to choose from. And when we click on next, and so I can also add some additional pages here, it looks like. When I click next, I'm met with a pretty set of templates here, which look pretty decent, right? And these look pretty basic, pretty nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose just one of these. So I like this first one. This is a pretty basic one, and I'm going to go ahead and click select and then next, and I'm just going to go ahead and name this live stream test. Okay, if you guys have any questions, also please feel free to let me know, and we will see if I can help you guys out here. So it's loading, and as you can see, it's been about 5, 6, 7 seconds, and it took a little minute to go ahead and create that page. But for most people, that's pretty quick. I'm completely satisfied with how this looks and how it loaded, and it looks like this is kind of like a splash page, a page that's just kind of getting to know what the company is about. So I want to actually change it. I want to see exactly how I can change this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on edit, and it doesn't look like I can do much from here. So I'm going to go ahead and see what else I can do here. All right. I want to go ahead and just make a basic squeeze page instead. But it doesn't look like you can easily do that. I don't know what this landing is, so I clicked on it to see what will happen. I don't really notice anything, but let's see if there's anything that we can do here that will help me to change it. Okay, so landing page. Let's see, page is modified. Do you want to save the changes? No, don't save. And it's reloading the page. Now, the reason I'm deleting this is because I wanted it to be a little bit more simple. That's okay. It didn't actually allow me to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'm going to go ahead and remove this as well as this. And as you can see, in order to just kind of edit or remove things, it's as easy as clicking the little pencil edit button and just having it removed, which is pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what this free form is all about. It looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and edit this. Let's see here. This is the chance for you to have a one-time price funnel builder. Okay, I'm not worried about copywriting at this time. That's terrible copywriting, but it's pretty easy to manipulate. It looks like it's pretty easy to edit things. I'm going to go ahead and remove this as well. I want to move this a little bit more over, and I want to be able to just delete literally everything that is below this. Okay, so remove. All right, can I just hit delete? No, I cannot. Okay, but I can do the entire block, which seems helpful. All right, one thing that I'm not liking is that when you remove the entire element, you still have to get rid of each individual element block that was on top of it. I wish there was a way for the entire element to be removed along with all of the additional things. That's a minor thing, something that maybe can be suggested to the team. So it looks like that's going to be a little bit much, but as you can see, it's pretty simple to do. Let's go ahead and say, okay, you know what? I've already kind of gotten rid of all the things that I wanted. Now I want to go ahead and go to the next page here. Let's see, how do we do that? Again, I didn't take any training on this to know how to navigate it or anything like that. I wanted to see how easy it was for me to just kind of figure it out on my own, especially for those of us who are a little bit more technologically challenged. So I'm just going to go ahead and save it as is. I'm going to pretend I actually completed the page as I wanted it completed, and then we should be brought to the next page by my logic. But it didn't do that. It just published it. So essentially it just saved it and made it so that it's live on the internet. So This button here looks like you're able to add additional elements as well, as simple as clicking on it and clicking the element that you'd like added. That's pretty easy and simple to do. Let's see what else they have here. You can add video if you'd like. And the type of video it looks like. Oh, it's got even an audio player. That is pretty cool. I wonder how we are able to do the music. Let's see. Let's say, for instance, you're selling beats or something like Jamie Lewis. It looks like I can add a Spotify link. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. I can immediately think of many different applications for this, especially if you're into music and you're marketing music, certain aspects, selling your own beats. Maybe you're an artist and you want to sell different songs, maybe give them a preview on your Spotify channel. This is pretty cool. Or even maybe a podcast of some sort, and maybe you're a podcast coach or something like that. This would be pretty awesome to be able to add. Not bad, Clickfunnels. All right, so next page, I'm going to go ahead and save draft. I'm just going to complete it as is. Next page here is the the confirmation page, the content page, or the bridge page, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same situation in order to check it all out. Now, one thing I did not check was the ability to see what it would look like on a different device. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what that's all about. Preview. Let's see. And it looks like we have the ability to click through and see what it would look like on other devices. So that's not bad. All right, so let's go back to here because it allows you to edit according to what people will see it on, which is pretty neat. So let's go ahead and do maybe auto layout and see what happens. All right, and let's go ahead and preview again and see what the difference is. Okay, so this is desktop. Before we still saw it in the mobile view, which is pretty neat. Okay, and it's adjusting quite nicely except for this little logo here. So that will enable you to kind of fine tune where the edits need to go, which is pretty nice. Okay, I actually like that so far. Cancel. Let's go back to auto layout. And why can I not edit these things? Strange. Well, it looks like maybe there is a reason. Let's see, convert current page mode, make a backup, return previous design you had before switching. Okay, so boom. All right, so we'll switch it back. Okay, and let's go ahead and edit the phone version and see what this looks like. All right, so it looks like we may have a little overlap here when it comes to the logo and one of these other elements. So maybe a little bit moving down or a removal of this. Let's see what ends up happening here. All right, so it looks like it took care of that. So maybe, something to the effect of putting that logo under here. And then, of course, everything would remain the same. Everything is free form. You can change the images. Okay, that's how you change the images. Double click on it, and it opens up a gallery that you can go ahead and upload your own media if you'd like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do one lifestyle. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Okay, pictures, lifestyle, and we're going to go ahead and choose lifestyle. Boom. Okay, let's see what it looks like in the big image here. Okay, lifestyle. All right, looks good. Apply. Wow, looks pretty good, and it looks like it adjusts the image based on the pixels that it needs to be so it can maintain its clarity, which is pretty good. So far, I'm liking this, and I think it's pretty neat. Now, what I did not notice is that you can easily change your template from one to another. And oh wow, they've got even more here. Let's see here. All right, Clickfunnels funnel templates. All right, the same. But what I like is that it's able to do that for you. And let's see here. We can do a blank one and maybe just, yes, change template. Okay, got it. Yes, change template. Okay, something a little bit more simple. And it's blank. Perfect. So I'm going to do maybe some text. All right, boom. And it opens up a text dialog box for the type of heading you'd like. Boom, an actual headline. Okay, I can do that there or that there. Stretch this out and write whatever I want. Okay, this is the headline that is supposed to make you want to buy something. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and edit this out. All right. Boom. And we can go ahead and change this to heading 1. And let's go ahead and add a media. Okay, a video, YouTube video. All right. Anybody watched the Congress hearing of the social media giants today? I've been watching it all day long. I've been pausing it every once in a while. It's pretty good. But looks all pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go ahead and maybe stretch this out just a little bit more. See what comes of it. All right, let me grab a video. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to the home here and just grab any old video. Okay, it's still going on. Let's actually grab that one. I know it's going to be that.
See the video's logo right here? When instead...
Look at the video guys. Videos guys targeting me. How dare they? All right, so double click on it. YouTube URL or ID. I grab the ID. And you can show player controls or not. Okay, there's some options. Full screen width and unique width that you determine. Showing current page only. Yep, and boom. I don't know what that's all about, but let's do that and apply it. Boom. All right, looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and center. Can I center it? Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. That looks good enough though. Okay, let's see what this does. Any other properties here? Okay, that's that. All right, and then let's see, add a button. Okay, so let's say I just wanted to add some type of a call to action. So let's go ahead and see what they have as options. Okay, they have a number of different ones, different shapes, different sizes, right? And it all looks pretty darn good. Guys, this is probably one of the easiest funnel builders I have ever come across, and I've got quite a few of them over the years for testing purposes, for reasons that I like to use for building other things. But so far, it looks like it's a really great option. And the templates that they include for everything that's in the $97 level of service of software, that's pretty good. It allows you to do SEO, backgrounds. Let's see what this is going to do. Backgrounds, you can set kind of the default for what is your building area. The outsides are kind of red zone, not to touch that, and everything in the center is where you wanted to add. You can add an image or a video, site background color. Let's do this. Let's do black. Let's see what happens. Okay. Background again. There we go. Apply. Apply. All right. And then we can change this to white, right? Hopefully we can change it to white. There we go. And then hit apply. Look at that. I think that's pretty decent. And then I can go ahead and preview what this will look like. And here we go, guys. This is what you will be delivering to your clients. Now, this part has me a little concerned. So, but I'm assuming that's what these are for here. Okay, so auto layout, let's check that. It's probably adjusting where it needs to adjust. I'm going to click on preview, and it should adjust accordingly based on the device, and it does. Now, this right here, I obviously would want to edit inside of here to make sure that it is compatible with a mobile view. But I think so far everything looks pretty decent. Let's see if we can actually change this. Return to the previous design, apply. Okay, it's going back to its previous design, and let's go ahead and do the phone. And let's see here, preview again. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's phone. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it for the phone. And let's see what happens if my theory is right. Okay, so let's go ahead and move that down. Let's move this over. Let's highlight this and make it a tad bit smaller. Okay, let's do this and minimize this down a little bit and just see what happens here. All right. There's nothing there now. Well, as you can see, there might be a bug there. Okay, but I'm sure that these guys will be on top of it, as they are always really good about doing that. So maybe just me who needs a little bit of actual training, but as you can tell, it was very, very simple for me to kind of adjust accordingly and to see what to do. I didn't have to really think about it all that much, and it seems like it's pretty simple to operate. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so it kind of adjusted when I made it back, but it's so small now that I would have to change it back. But it's pretty simple, guys. Pretty stinking simple. I think it's an actual really good tool. And go ahead and pick up the product below by clicking the link that I've put into the description if this is something that sounds like it's a good fit for you. But until later, guys, until next time, Rob Reese saying sayonara. Hope you guys are doing well and have an incredible evening. Bye-bye, guys.